Sophia here from my great challenge. I'm sorry about the noise. You see that in the back? We are going to Space Farm. We are here in New Jersey. I hope you enjoyed the little ride. For those of you who think of New Jersey as being an urban area, Newark and, you know, Trenton, all of that, we have nothing but farmland in New Jersey, and I love this state. Now, this place here has been around for 90 years. It's kind of like a farm slash zoo slash reservation. We've never been here, so I really don't know what it's going to look like inside, but let's go check it out. What do you think of this place, Willie?
It's good.
Do you see the size of the moose?
Yeah.
The bison above it.
Look at this thing. That's something else, huh? I don't think I've ever seen so many mounted animals in one shot like this unless you're at the Natural History Museum. Yeah, so apparently they have a museum here of artifacts and old stuff. Look at all the dolls. Yeah, that's for girls.
It's all creepy stuff.
Well, I don't know about creepy. They're very beautiful dolls.
They're just staring right into your soul.
Ooh, 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 ooh. Hold on, hold on, hold on. We found something of interest. Okay, here's some Nippon. How pretty is that? Look at this stuff.
Oh, that one. Oh, two balls.
No, wait.
I think we have these plates.
No, we don't. We have something similar, but we have something that looks like this. With the quail,
Oh,
right?
Yeah. I know.
Yeah.
I remember that.
Yeah. Hey, are you kidding?
This is nice. Okay, what else they have? So these are more like artifacts. What are these?
I don't know.
Tusk of the mastodon. Oh, these are dinosaur stuff
What?
that they found in the area. You see, look at this leg bone. Look at the size of it.
Wow. And they got butterflies
And
and
jugs.
Yep.
They have really neat things here.
They got butterflies and balls.
More dolls all the way in the back.
What do you mean more creepy than small?
Because these are all from the history of the area.
Okay, this is cool.
So the guy who put this thing together, his name was Space, Mr. Space. And I guess he was kind of like an eccentric and started collecting a whole bunch of stuff. Including animals. And he turned it into a museum and zoo and farm.
Oh wow, Woody Woodpecker doll.
That's funny.
This guy's got some really, really old stuff. See the teddy bears from 1903, guys?
Yeah.
Yep. Look at that.
Look at the mechanical one over there.
Mm.
You probably had to put a coin or something and it would start moving like an automaton. Yeah, some beautiful dolls. Fabulous.
Collection.
That's something else. I don't think I've seen so many dolls in one space. Now look, he's got, these are old toys. You see, kids in the old days, they had toys like this. Right, in cast iron. That was before we started doing everything in plastic. Look at the little shoes. You see the baby shoes?
Yes. Are these doll shoes or regular shoes?
No, these are regular shoes. That's what babies used to wear back in the days.
They must have had really sweaters.
And we have ladies' purses. Like the one we have downstairs in the basement. You remember that one? And gloves. My goodness, look at the size of these tiny hands. So this place is a total surprise, you guys. I thought I was just gonna walk into a zoo. Look at what's behind me. He has a collection. I think it's gotta be like something like close to 1,000 between this side and the other side of just Indian, Native American arrowheads and pipes and tools. And apparently he made those himself as well, and they are you know, works of art made entirely with arrowheads. And then this one he did, it's signed Ralph Space 1979 right here in the corner. And this is depicting a Native American on a horse, and it's entirely made with arrowheads. You see that, Willie, how he did it?
Yep.
So this is the top part of the museum, and I guess it's dedicated to Native American and folk art. He's got a lot of stuff. Look at all the clocks, William.
That's a lot of clocks.
A lot of clocks and gramophone. There's some beadworks and blankets here. This is like a legitimate museum, and so far, you guys, we didn't pay a dime. We just walked in, that's it. Really, really cool.
He has a lot.
Look at all the prams. You see the baby carriages and prams?
Yep. Isn't it weird that he has a lot of clocks and it doesn't even...
Well, this is a kind of like a clock museum, Willie. There's old typewriters in here. Look at this clock with the knights on it. That's really, really cool. And then here are old tools. I'm sorry, it's a little loud in the background. There's a baby crying somewhere. He's got tools. Look at the original skaters. And then I think these are sewing kit and medical. Oh, a Snakebite Kit. You see that? Wow. Let me see if I can give you a close-up. This is a Snakebite Kit. I guess you were pumping the venom from the bite. This looks like bullets, mini cannonballs. All types of bullets here. Swords, look at all the swords. He's got Civil War swords, you see those?
How is this kept up in condition?
Man, this guy was a serious collector. Henry rifles.
That TV show playing.
Winchesters. Look at the silver work on these. These are absolutely phenomenal. Oh, that's brass. Beautiful. Look at this one's got inlays on it. You're looking at the pistols?
See that one right there?
Tiniest one.
Which one? The tiny one, number whatever, 443. Look at how small this is. It's ridiculously small. That's got to be, you know what? That's probably a lady's handbag or pocket pistol. The guns have taken a lifetime of collection by Ralph Space. Wow.
Look at that one.
Which one? The one with the 4 barrels? Yeah, that's cool. But here's something interesting. This one says that the same type of gun was used to assassinate Abraham Lincoln. So I guess it's either this one here or this one there. Huh.
Down here.
And what happened down here?
Gun in the Civil War.
Smallest gun in the Civil War. I can't really see. My big gun is in the way. Hold on. Here we go. Move your hand. Nice. Willie, what do we got here?
We got goats.
Yeah.
Turkey.
Yeah.
Chicken.
Yeah.
And goose and geese.
And geese. Hello.
Right?
Hello.
Yeah, if you want to lose your
They're
arm.
waiting for you to give them food, you guys.
Okay.
I just got you corn and whatnot.
With the
Hey, Edward, don't give them all to the first animals because you're gonna want to feed something else later on.
I can't open the corn.
You can't open the corn.
Yeah, my.
Oh. Hello. Hello, pretty.
I'm afraid of it biting me.
They're not gonna bite you.
Oh my god.
Oh, these are really domesticated.
Here, want some?
Hello. Okay, so this thing here is like his preserve or reserve, I guess, for bears, and he's got fox living with them. So I'm trying to find the fox. I saw a bunch running. So we got a fox drinking here.
Oh, that's cute.
But I don't think you can see him too well because of the you're a strange looking fox, buddy.
Okay, the albino one just went into the woods. Wait, is that an albino fox?
Here's another one coming.
There's another.
What we got here, Willie?
Looking at the peacocks.
Peacocks.
I think these guys eat corn, so I'm just gonna.
I like those.
Hey, idiots. Nah, I'm playing.
Throw the corn in.
Alright.
Are they eating it?
Yes.
They
We're
look
picking
like
at it.
You know, everybody's feeding them corn all day long.
Ooh, feather. I can grab that.
Want to grab the feather one?
I'm the one with the small. I have the smallest hand, so yeah, I guess so.
You got it. So here we go again. The idea of going to a zoo or any kind of farm or reservations like this is always exciting to me, and then I show up and I start seeing the animals behind cages and my heart just sinks. I don't know. I mean, I understand what they're doing. They're trying to save some wildlife. This is basically like a sanctuary for animals, so a lot of the animals they have here were not purchased for the purpose of, you know, having a zoo. They actually saved from crazy people who had them at their home and, you know, whatever. Because I understand that they have a tiger here that used to be somebody's tiger, and then because it's illegal to have a tiger at your house, I guess they brought it over here to the sanctuary. So I get the point. It's saving the animals' life, but I just don't like to see them behind cages. It's not a good look for me. But anyway, I'm going towards an area that seems to have a lot of deer. Willie, look at all the deer.
A lot of deer.
And a lot of them have babies too. Look how pretty these are.
That one's getting big.
Hello.
That one's teen.
Oh, you guys are almost domesticated. Look at that. Ow. They are so cute. See the baby?
Yep. Still struggling to stand up.
What are these? These are fallow deer. I never heard of that breed. You're making sounds too. Come here, you.
It's gonna eat your nail. It's gonna eat your finger.
Don't you have food? You guys bite.
Oh my god.
It was right here, Willie. Don't you have food on you?
Edward has the corn.
Edward has all the food. Look at the little baby.
No, I got this, and Edward's on his way. He was just at the emus.
Where are these guys from? They're from Europe. And they're vegetarian, of course.
Yum, 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 yum. Your teeth are like...
Really flat.
No, they're really weird. Ugh.
Wow, look at that. They have a male and a female lion.
Right next to each other. I think the female's dead.
What are they doing, Willie?
Laying down being good because... Oh, no, they're alive.
Tough life, huh?
Yep.
Alright,
I'm scared.
hey, little guy. Hey there.
I'm scared.
Don't be scared.
Ugh, it's like... Alright, I'll give you one. You've earned it for looking awesome, aren't you?
I fed you, so I
I get
get...
the feeling he's about to like bite my arm off or something.
I can't tell if these are goats or if these are rams.
Well, the ram's got the big horns over there. You see that?
Hello, ram. Their eyes are extremely weird. It says there's one black line.
You're into that.
Cool, huh?
So a few years ago, Australia, there were like hundreds of thousands of emus in Australia, and they were like eating crops or whatever. So Australia hired 3 people to go and kill as many as
So
they
you got
can.
food for them? Because I think that's what they're waiting on.
I got this.
Well, hello, mister. Don't
Hi,
get too
how are
close for comfort there.
Hey, you like that? Whoa, whoa. Oh yeah, you really like that.
Is it hard?
It's
I'm gonna
just
call
like
it this
pinching
one.
your
You're pretty
skin.
brave, mister.
Okay.
So, Willie, what do you think of this guy, Ralph Space? You
Good.
seem to be quite the collector, no?
Yeah, add some AC in here and you get a double something.
Can't see anything, I'm backlit, I'm sorry you guys. Alright, so this is the barn that has basically all of the tools you would require to maintain a farm. And I'd like to get my hand on some of those, I can tell you. It's really cool, look at the baskets. There's an old beehive over there, I'm going to zoom in so you can see that. Okay, we got beehives. There's milk buckets. Really, really neat. This is a, I don't know the name in English, it's a barat in French. That's to make butter. Churner, I think that's what the name is. So, Willie, look. So the lady would sit over here, right? You see on the seat right here? She would put her hand on this part right here and she would go back and forth, back and forth, back and forth. And this thing would go up and down, up and down, up and down. And after a while, your milk and your cream turns into butter. A butter churn from mid-1800s. I should read the labels. Okay, and then in this barn, it looks like he's got nothing but children toys. See what the kids used to have, Willie, back then?
Yep.
Look at all the old cars on top.
Yeah, the toy ship.
Wow.
That's the Titanic.
No, that's not the Titanic, but some kid must have had some serious money that his parents bought him that as a toy.
That is the Titanic.
Well, any of those, to be honest, because most kids couldn't get access to that stuff.
I had one of something like that when I was a kid.
Which one, the tractor, like the Murray tractor?
Yeah.
That's really, really cool.
And I got this thing.
Yeah, a toy rifle.
How do you use a carousel thing?
Wow. Okay, Okay, so this is another barn. This is actually where the cows used to be.
I'm gonna head to
Start here, follow the sign.
We're heading to the bathroom.
I don't follow rules, I'm gonna go this way. Okay, so obviously this guy was a serious collector. All right. Wow. He's got bikes. 1924 Harley Davidson. Look, he's got the entire bin and then barley. No, it's the Cole Brothers Circus. That's the miniature. Beverly, what are we looking at?
Fluorescent rocks.
What makes them glow like that in the dark?
The streaks. Kind of, I guess.
Yeah,
I don't
and
know.
some chemicals in there.
Some chemicals and what? And the minerals?
Yeah, they actually have UV lights on right now.
Oh, yeah, you're right. They have some blue lights shining on them.
Yep.
That's what makes them reflect.
Black light.
And then black lights, yeah. There's more over here.
It's so hard to see in here. Put a railing.
This is really cool. Okay, now we got minerals. Because apparently there was nothing this guy did not collect. And then on this side is Native American dresswear and beading work. Stuff of Vermont. I guess he's got a snake skin all around top. Look at the size of that thing.
This is a 1931.
I don't know where this guy got access to all of this stuff. This is the 1814 Star Spangled Banner.
Probably stole it.
Okay, and here's the car museum. That's a Buick. And look, this one was the first one.
That is big.
A quadricycle in 1896. That's the cheap model. That was the beginning of the...
What was it like in the winter for them?
Huh?
When people were driving this, what was it like for the winter?
In the winter they were freezing. They had special blankets with fur and stuff. But that's the very first assembly line car, the Model T.
Then they got this one.
But most of these cars look to be either Buick or Ford.
Yeah,
Right?
Buick.
Move forward. I'm dunking into it.
More Buick.
Hey guys, look at this one. A snowmobile Model T Ford. See that?
Yeah. Speed at 18 miles per hour.
In 1922. That's kind of cool. I don't know how he got his hand on all this stuff, but this guy was a serious collector, and he must have had serious money too. I'm gonna have to look up this guy because I can't believe the amount of stuff he collected. I'm telling you, he collected everything. Look at this thing right here. This is a Hearst sleigh from 1800. So this is basically to transport caskets when it's snow outside. That's something else. I have never seen anything like this. Amazing. Curved glass in the back. This is beautiful. And it's got more sleighs here. And then all of this here is tractors. And then all the way over there it's got more tractors, it's got milk stuff. Look at that hearse to transport the coffins. You see that?
Oh, wow.
And more cars.
There's more cars over there.
1903. What's this?
Newer car. It's a newer version.
God Bless America, Cruising for Freedom.
America. Cruising.
I don't know anything about cars, so I can't help you on that one. But look at that, more cars. Okay, I think this is the last building. It's the old country store post office. So I don't know if it's set up as a museum again. It looks like it.
I'm gonna sit down.
You don't want to go in?
We've been walking for 2
Oh,
hours.
wow. Oh, this is awesome. Look at that. It's set up like an old country store the way it was.
Sleep on.